Okay, good afternoon, welcome to
Calculus 15.
Calculus 15. So we were, actually we're taking an interesting adventure into talking about inverse functions. And so we were actually, let's be right here, we were actually doing some work in Spivak's calculus book this morning. And that's a little bit more theoretical than the work we've been doing. So I wanted to do a few examples for you here. So, but first, can you say what an inverse function is?
An inverse function is a function, so f inverse, we've got f of x where it maps each x to a y. F inverse is going to map each y back to the x.
Okay, so f inverse of y equals x. And what do you remember anything from our discussion on the Spivak this morning?
So there was a specific type of functions whose inverses are also functions,
Okay.
which are called one-to-one functions.
All right. Yeah, one-to-one functions.
Which have a separate, each x value goes to a unique y value.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take a look at an example. Y equals x squared here for x greater than or equal to 0. Okay, just so it has an inverse, and you know what the inverse is here. What is it?
It's y equals the square root of x.
Okay, that's right. So the inverse, if f of x equals x squared, f inverse of x equals the square root of x. And let's just see if we can just see, what does that mean? Okay, so we have f inverse of x squared would equal x.
Yep.
Okay. So then f inverse prime of x squared times the derivative of the inside times 2x equal 1, right?
Yep.
And so f inverse prime of x squared equals 1 over 2x. Right? So what would that say about what does f inverse of a general f inverse prime, the derivative of the inverse function of x squared for some, I'll use y, for some random input y should equal what? So we know f inverse prime of x squared is 1 over 2x.
So we have 1 over 2 root y.
2 root y. And is the function that you picked, does it have that property? If f of y is square root of y, is f prime of y 1 over 2 square root of y?
Yes.
Okay, so cool. So now we're going to look at 3 more examples. We're going to look at e to the x, arcsine, and arctangent.
All right.
Okay.